can feel it down in my plums. When I hear a sound, a rap at the door, my young son Gabriel walks in.
Welcome back to Let the Boys Watch, an
No,
entertainment
can't
podcast
believe
brought to you
because
by
I know.
Going Great Productions. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Robbie. And on this week's episode, it was Spooky Week Part 2, Super Scary Edition. And the winner of Super Duper Spooky Scary Week was a 2010 supernatural horror movie, Insidious. Insidious is written by Leigh Whannell and directed by James Wan. Insidious stars Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne, Ty Simpkins, Lynn Shay, Leigh Whannell, Angus Sampson, Barbara Hershey, and Andrew Astor. Alongside me is the Cuz. Cuz, how we doing?
I'm doing good. And I just want to say, get away from me.
And alongside the Cuz, myself, good friend co-host Ryan. How we doing?
Doing great. I'm still freaked out after watching that movie. How are you doing, Robbie?
What can I say? The best fantasy manager in the country. It is what it is.
All I got to say is creep, creep, creep. Here come the
All right, take it
boys.
easy. Take it easy to TLC. Take it easy to TLC. And the Niners stink, so whatever.
Whatever. Giants stink too, so next week should be fun.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Exciting.
But yeah, like Robbie said, this is Let the Boys Watch, and we typically watch movies that one or all of us haven't seen. We come up with a theme like Spooky Week, and we put it up on Instagram for a vote. So please follow us over there. Let the Boys Watch Pod. You can, follow us, comment, send us messages, let us know about whatever. I don't know. Did we properly rate Insidious or whatever other movie, or give us some ideas? You can also email us at ltbwpodcast@gmail.com. We could do the same thing. I don't know, give us an idea for a future theme, or let us know what you thought about what we said. Um, Benny, also tell them to do something else.
Yeah, follow us on YouTube. Search for Let the Boys Watch Insidious, and then make sure you subscribe. Costs you nothing, and you don't have to search for us every week. Every time we drop a new episode, it'll show up right on your home screen. And we would love for you to comment. Let us know what you like about the episode, what you don't like. If you have any suggestions for movies or polls we should put up in the future. And always give the video a thumbs up. It helps us tremendously. But like we always say, we wouldn't know because you don't do it. So
We think it would help.
yeah, trick or treat and surprise us with a little treat.
Yeah.
Please.
We did gain a couple subscribers this past week, I think.
I saw that. Yeah. We got 87 views on what we do in the shadows.
Whoa,
Look out.
Hey, not
not
bad.
bad. So yeah, I think I believe none of us have seen Insidious, or is that not true?
I haven't.
Good. All right. So
Negative.
none of us have seen it, so we'll get to some segments. We'll do some scores. And we'll just, I'm sure, talk about the film. Before we get to that, it has been a number of years, 15, I believe. This came out in 2010, right? So it might have been a while since you've seen it. Um, so let me give you a quick recap and then we'll get into our overall impressions. So like I said, it is 2010. People can buy two houses within a few months of each other, so that's nice. But a family moves into a new house. Let me tell you first, love this house. Love a
Sick
house like
house.
that. Every scary movie always has an awesome house. And it's
Well, it's
always
got to be
haunted.
old. It's got to be old because
It's got to be old.
no one's haunted a condo, you know?
Please.
No, it's true. New construction, no ghosts.
Yeah.
That's what they should advertise. Built in 2024, zero ghosts. We
Washer,
promise.
dryer, dishwasher, no ghosts.
That's right. So family moves into a house, spooky things start happening. People, figures start showing up in corners, and of course we can't verify that. Um, so they decide to move out of the house rather than maybe get a psych eval for the wife who's seeing things. I mean, could have been a nice first step, but sell that house, buy a new house. The ghosts are still there. What do we do? I don't know. Mom knows somehow. And we're just telling her for the first time. We didn't tell her anything about the old house. Whatever. Uh, and then this lady shows up with the the broke Ghostbusters, and they do their thing. Apparently, the sun's been astral projecting into the further, the dreamland, and we got to go get him. They get him saved, but at the end, maybe we're still scared. I don't know how to do.
Got to set up for the sequel.
Gotta set it up for the sequel or the seven sequels or whatever they're
Yeah,
up to.
the franchise.
Yeah.
Well, I got scared just by you recapping that. Just how scary it was.
Yeah.
Um, the I believe, just speaking quickly of the franchise, I believe the overall investment for the production studio is minimal, and this film franchise has made, I think, like $750 million. So good for them, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's no Marvel, but what is really?
It's no Major League franchise, I'll tell you that right now.
That's right. You want to tell me this is better than Back to the Miners? I don't think so.
Not even
Oh,
close. Not
please.
even close. Don't get me started.
No. Um, so would anyone like to start with some overall impressions?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll keep the streak alive because I know it's about to
Joe.
get torn to
Joe.
shreds after I go. Do I think this movie was great? No. Do I think it was bad? No, I don't think it was bad. I think like the first half of the movie, I was legitimately kind of tense. There were a couple moments, couple good jump scares. But I don't know, I was thinking about this um like when I think about playing like a scary video game, like those first like 5-10 hours of that game, like everything really like gets you on edge. But I don't know if, after a while, the stuff doesn't scare you anymore. But then I also think like the second half of this movie just kind of went off the rails and like got a little cheesy in a lot of spots. Um, I'm firmly of the belief, especially after this movie, like don't show me the monster ever. Like make it as little as possible. Because once they started showing him giving himself a little mani pedi, it kind of like went off the rails a little bit for me. But the jump scares I thought were good. Like all the stuff with Renee, like all of her stuff was like legitimately creepy. Like just scurrying out of the way, the record player and all that stuff. Like that stuff was creepy. Um, I mean, I say all this saying that I'm not a horror movie guy, so I know that a lot of people like this. I think probably more like it than don't, and it kind of is a little bit of they play into, I think, the tropes and stuff. And I know it's highly regarded, but I'm not really a horror movie guy. And then once it started not being tense, I was kind of like, all right, let's kind of finish this up. I think the plot got a little, in a paranormal movie, it still kind of got a little out there for me. But I did kind of like the concept. I'm on the fence. I'm a little all over the place with this movie, but glad we watched it. What am I going to watch again? No. Did the ending kind of make me want to watch the next one? Yeah. Am I gonna? Probably not.
I can go. Yeah, this movie fucking stunk. I hated it. Um, the it wasn't even that scary, really. I thought it was gonna be spooked out, and I wasn't. I usually don't like these type of movies, but I know Benny said that this was like one of the top 10 scariest movies based on, I guess, science. I don't know if these were fucking RFK's scientists that were saying this, because this movie was awful, atrocious. The only person that saved this was Rose Byrne, and the other lady who got choked out at the end, fucking Million Dollar Dream style. Um, it lost me. The plot lost me. I thought it was way too out there. I don't even know what they were saying. Um, it was dumb. I didn't like it when they showed, like Benny said, when they showed that monster just filing those nails, and then he walked, and then they show like he's got hoofs, and I don't know what's going on here. Couple scares here and there when that little boy was in a corner, and then he's running around the house with that creepy Tiny Tim music. Other than that, movie stunk. Hated it. I don't know why people love it. Maybe because you're a bunch of fucking losers. It stunk.
I do like that, like a lot of seeds were planted in a lot of things, and I feel like the movie was laid out pretty good, but like you said, I mean, there's just so many things that were just like, all right, come on, like this is a little too much. But yeah, I don't know if it's just that I don't care enough about horror movies to like, oh, they were referencing this, or this is kind of like how you always do a horror movie, and like nods and winks to horror movie fans. But as someone just dropping in that doesn't watch horror movies, it's just like towards the end, I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it was really, really atrocious. I mean, I hated it. I'll never watch this movie again. This might be worse than Idiocracy. I don't know. I'm still dependent because I don't want to give it a low score, and then all of a sudden I'm fucking waking up and there's a red devil behind me.
Darth Maul in your fucking bedroom. Um, I I'm not a big horror movie fan, and not because I get scared easily, but because I'm probably overly critical of actors' choices, or not actors, but the characters' choices. I'm constantly saying, there's a monster in your room. Why the fuck would you sleep in that house? Or
Stupid.
where are the kids right now? Or why are you doing that? Go get your fucking kids and run out of this house immediately. Stuff like that. Or I gotta stay late and grade tests. My wife would fucking stab me if the day after someone was in our house, I was like, sorry, babe, can't make it. I got a grade test at school. Okay.
Until 10 p.m.
Until fucking 10 p.m. So I say all this because I don't typically like horror movies because I think they're fucking stupid. Like, and I want them to be good. I want to be scared. I love weird shit. I love cool sci-fi concepts. But so often I am disappointed, and this movie was extremely stupid and disappointing. I hated this movie. It was such dog shit. I even everyone like I read all these reviews and it's like the acting was superb and I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I like Patrick Wilson. He was great in Watchmen. I like Rose Byrne. She was good in a lot of things. I just found their acting to be like phoning it in. Like, and just so many times I was like, what are you guys doing? Why would any sane person make these choices? Um so that really takes me out of it. I do kind of like the idea, but it was fucking stupid. And the other thing about horror movies is so often it's like, there's this monster. He's coming after us. And they never fucking attack anybody. They're just like, oh, I'm here. I'm gonna scare you. And then that's it. Like if I'm a monster with hooves, I'm gonna attack you. He had that kid in his fucking in chains for who knows how long, listening to fucking records, doing his pedicure.
To
Like,
do what? Like, what do you?
what are you doing?
Yeah,
I don't
Chekhov's
get.
Chekhov's nails, bro. You filing the
Yeah,
nails. I better see them slash something.
yeah,
Yeah. Cut somebody's
something.
throat out.
I don't. I'm I'm probably too critical of it, and I should just try and enjoy the ride. But so many horror movies are the same shit, and it's just like, here's a setup. Up, something's creepy, but I'm just gonna ignore it, or my spouse is gonna say I'm crazy, and then all of a sudden things happen, and then oh shit, there's monsters or ghosts or whatever. But let's stay in this location because why would we leave? We can't leave. And then more shit happens, and then whatever. It's like
Yeah.
always the same crap.
It's like
That's what.
better get to bed early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like though about this. Like there was a reason for the ghosts or the monsters to follow them. Like
Right.
they had a reason for that. And they actually did leave. Like, yeah, it took them probably longer than it should, but eventually they did get the hell out of there. But there was a reason why it was still going to continue. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the bones were there for this, but I don't know what it is about horror movies. It's like you almost can't take yourself too seriously ever because it is also like out there and like not believable anyway. And like I don't know if I just hit a certain point where like I'm willing to. We talked about this, I think, in maybe when we did House of the Dragon. Like I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. I feel like more than a lot of people. Like I'm not going to sit there and like pick apart things like, oh, that's not realistic. That's not no. Like I want to be along for the ride, so I'll just kind of let things play out. But I feel like there's always a point in a horror movie, and especially with this one, where I'm like, all right, like, come on, like, it's enough already. Like I like the astral projection portion of it. I felt like it was such a dump at the end of the movie to like, okay, now we're doing astral projecting. Like, and there was
Yeah.
really, like I said, I like that there were, looking back on some of the stuff that they talked about or pointed out, like, oh yeah, they laid the groundwork a little bit, but not enough for me to have this whole movie end in like a video game level. Like that's all I was thinking about was like the whole further was like a video game level where you're like walking around with the flashlight and trying to figure it out. So, up and down with me for this movie. Like I see where it could have been great, but it didn't deliver on a lot of levels.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the idea. Better than some other horror movies I've seen, but it's just always so like, and I would say I'm never critical of like the haunting or the ghosts or the weird shit. It's always like because the actors are just always so fucking stupid. It just pisses me off. Like the, call over this like Ghostbuster lady, whatever, whoever she is, and he's just like, nah, this is bullshit. Yo, the night before, you saw your son's room get trashed, and he was like standing there and like was punching everybody and all that stuff or whatever, and it's just like, nah, this is a bridge too far. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
all right, it's just
Yeah. I mean, there was like I appreciate like he didn't believe her, but he supported her, and like it didn't take him, you know, 75% of the movie to finally believe her. Like I feel like it was enough time. Like he was probably like, I could see where he'd be like, she's going through some stuff right now.
just having a
I don't,
break. Yeah,
yeah, I don't believe it. Um, but I feel like they didn't play that out where he was constantly telling her no, 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 no. So I think that happened quick enough. Um, but yeah, it's funny that you mentioned because I always think the same things. Like, dude, don't go back in the house. Don't look. Like, just get out.
right.
Um, but you're always on edge, even if it's a shitty horror movie like this. After the movie, and like I was about to go take a shower, and I heard something bang out the apartment, and what do I do immediately? I'm looking through the peephole. Like, I should have done that. So I don't know. I'm always on the fence at that. Like, there's part of you that's always curious.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
But maybe the first time you see like an actual spirit, you don't have to keep going back after that.
I definitely sell the house. I get the fuck. I burn it down. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't mind a ghost if they were friendly. Like, if they can't hurt me, what do I care? I'll tell the ghost to suck my dick. Like, fuck out of here. You can't touch me.
You're
But
stronger than him. You're alive.
get out of here. Yeah,
Get
all of a
away
sudden,
from me.
after 40 years, he could just do it. Like,
Yeah.
all right, stupid. Um, all right, let's get to some scores and then we'll do some segments. Would anyone like to start? Benny, you want to start because you'll probably be the highest.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5.1. Like I said, it was, it kept my attention long enough. Like I said, I think it went off the rails the second half of the movie. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. Middle of the road for me, plus a little bit more because like, I liked some of the what's the word I'm looking for? I like the ideas. So I'll leave it at that.
I'll go. I hated the idea. 0.666.
I love it.
Movie sucked. Everything about it sucked.
Robbie, would you say that this was the worst movie you've ever watched, or just it's just trash and
No,
whatever?
it's probably the worst movie I ever watched in my life.
Wow.
And I was scared with the ring. I was like 20 something years old. I had to sleep with the lights on. That scared the crap out of me. Blair Witch Project was original. That ending scared the crap out of me. This was just fucking stupid. I'm so upset. I'm so upset that I had to watch this. You have no idea. I hate everybody who voted for it, and I hate the people that made the movie.
Thank goodness it was a quick hour 40.
Oh my God. It was like 2.5 hours. I was
Oh,
just watching Patrick Wilson just fucking phone it in for 2.5 hours. Please.
stupid.
So dumb. So dumb. And
Foster.
you know what fucking is the stupidest thing ever is when the mom comes in and she's like, I had these pictures. And the first picture I saw, it was, I didn't see it. And the next, after the pictures gradually got worse and worse, clearly see the lady in the fucking background of scaring him. Like you clearly see the lady in the back. Okay, one time you see her in a car, you can't see a little blur. She thought there was something wrong with the flash. And then like picture 12, she just basically on top of the guy.
Shaking
Like
his
she doesn't
hand.
say, yeah,
Hand
they're
is on the
flying off
shoulder.
together. Yeah. I don't
That's
get. I'm sorry.
keep going.
I'm very sorry. I don't get how people thoroughly like were blown away by this movie. Honestly, there's scary movies that I was blown away by. I don't understand this. I don't
I mean,
understand how people
there's
think.
people online that like I don't know if they're being facetious or not, but like seriously put it like in their top 5 horror movies.
That's awful.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe there's just something and not being a fan of horror movies that I don't get.
Maybe.
But
I feel like horror movie people are the same as like wrestling people. Bunch of fucking herbs. I'm just telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. This
as
was
a
not.
wrestling fan,
Oh, I love wrestling. Please, I love wrestling. And I'm a herb. But the other thing is like it just I don't know. It just stunk. Maybe I need to watch more movies like maybe The Conjuring or something like that but yeah. Even like The Exorcist, people love the movie. I thought that movie was dumb as bricks, but that was
but
maybe a different time.
at least there's an explanation. You'd be like, well, it was made in the 70s, so
Yeah.
how good can it really be?
The only thing I could think of why a like P or why someone would really like it if they're like big horror person, whatever, that's fine. I think it could be too like the age in which they saw it. Like if they were like 15, something like that, and saw this, like it's one of those movies that they just the nostalgia's there. They got scared in the theater, like whatever. I'm sure like if someone said to me like, "Yo, Three Ninjas Kick Back is the worst movie ever made," and I'd tell them go fuck yourself because I love that movie. It's because I loved it because I was like 8 years old when I watched it. So maybe that's part of it. I
I
don't know.
wondered, and I was like really trolling Reddit, like trying to figure out like why exactly people liked it so much, and I never really got that great of an answer.
Me neither.
Um, but to me, like one of the things that stuck out was it seemed like a lot of the stuff was all practical. Like I don't think there's much CGI, which is pretty cool for a movie like
A
this. There
more
wasn't,
modern movie, yeah.
yeah, and
It was
so
only
maybe
made for like $1.5 million. So
which would
like,
make sense, that there's no CGI
right.
because there's no way you're getting away with a movie with CGI for 1.5 million.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely give credit to the filmmaker for making this movie for that little amount of money. Um, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. It still stinks.
Yeah.
But
It just took me out of it. When they were going to Astro World, it just took me way out of it. I don't know what was going on. It was just like this is dumb. I go somewhere else.
go to the near.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, I really hate when I have to watch movies that I don't like because it wastes my valuable time of watching, YouTube videos or things like that.
But then we get all your hot takes, and I love that. So I'm sorry you had to sit through it, but I love the hot
It's
takes.
okay. It's okay. Guess what? I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm loving life. Life is grand. Life is great.
And we get to watch Insidious too next week.
Oh, that's right.
Yep,
Yeah. It's Halloween. I mean, last year's election was scarier than this movie.
it's true. All right. Quickly, I'll give it a 3.4. Like it's I don't think I hated it as much as Robbie, but I definitely hated it. And I'm giving it some credit because I think the idea is sort of good. And um, again, budget of 1.5 million is pretty decent. But yeah, overall, it's pretty crap.
As a famous plumber would say, Mamma Mia.
I don't
All right,
know.
Let's knock out these characters first. What do you say?
Sure.
This plumber?
That one. That's the one. You two people, come on.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
this. We're doing props now.
We
Yeah.
got props.
We didn't even set that up. That's how good we are.
Take a picture of me. See who's behind me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to add to what you were saying. The other thing, the my number one most hated trope of all TV and film is the we didn't tell you because I
We didn't want to
fucking
scare
hate
you.
that. Like, why
Yeah.
would you not tell your son when he grew up a little bit that, yeah, back in the day, like there was some ghosts or something? Like, I don't, I never understand that in movies. Or like, you don't think you're not gonna call your mom and be like, hey, just so you know, we're moving houses because I think there was some stuff going on. We're not really sure, but whatever her name is in the movie is freaked out. And she's like, wait, tell me about it. Like, you wouldn't tell him then. Like, I hate that shit. Just fucking tell
Yeah.
people stuff. Whatever.
Agreed.
Um,
They should
let's.
have called. They should have called. What's his name? If they wanted to really get the ghost out of it, they should have called Bobby Bottle Service. If you don't remember that, Bobby Bottle Service Ghost Bouncers, the Kroll Show.
No, I didn't see that.
Nah,
Oh my God, please
I didn't
forget
see
about it.
that.
Please look it up.
All right, we'll do. What was it? Bobby what? Bottle
It's the
service?
Kroll Show.
Crawl
The
show?
Nick Kroll Show. It's Bobby Bottle Service Ghost Bouncers. They're hunting
Uh,
ghosts.
I can't wait.
If it sucks, you don't know who I am.
No, I'm sure it's good.
It's gonna take less time to watch this movie.
Probably. Um, let's start with characters. Least favorite, because I think this might be more entertaining. Maybe. Would anyone like to start?
Oh, you can
I
go if
s-
you want.
yeah, go ahead. I started the last two.
Okay. Um, least favorite character, I'm gonna just go with let me get the character name here. Um, Patrick Wilson, Josh. Like he just he sucked. Like, yeah, I guess he came around in the end, but like as a um as a husband, as a father, he was terrible. Like, yeah, all right, he semi-supported uh Renee and moved houses, and he didn't like we didn't see it on screen, but he didn't say anything like, I think you're having a psychotic break, which is valid. You're seeing ghosts. I'm not seeing any evidence of this. And
Understandable. Your son is in a coma
right, yeah, you're
with
probably
no
stressed.
explanation.
They also just on as an aside, maybe it was off screen, I guess, but there was not enough like emotion portrayed for this kid being in a coma. They were just like going about their day. Like, I guess after a couple months, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So he pissed me off. He's the main character. He just, and like I said, I liked him in Watchmen. I don't think I've seen him in much else. But I just felt like he kind of phoned it in a little bit. And yeah, that's it. You annoyed me.
Same,
Yeah.
same.
Robbie, who's your least favorite?
Oh, my least favorite. I can't. I don't know his name. Whoever played the Centennial Man, whatever they call those people, Centaurian with a half man, half horse.
The
Oh,
Centaur?
the
Centaur, the Centennial Man.
I like the main bad guy. Yeah, I
Yeah, the
don't know
main
what
bag.
was his name.
I mean, miss me with that. He wasn't scary at all. Like Benny said when he was filing his nails, that was dumb. And then when I saw the bottom of his fucking hoof Jordans, I was like, no way. I'm like, this is so stupid. I'm like, just there could have been so much better type of scary villain in that. I don't know. There is just something about him that I didn't find scary, didn't find, I wasn't intrigued by him. I wasn't, really fucking happy to see him. He was just stupid and dumb, and I hated his guts. And I hated this movie. He didn't know.
Uh, IMDb has him listed as lipstick face demon.
Stupid name.
Dumb.
Like
Um,
even that, come on, even that slipstick face demon and people are putting this movie in their top five horror movies of all time.
give me Barbara the Highway Hershey as my least favorite character. Um, she stunk. I don't know, man. Like, there's just what is it about horror movies where everybody just feels like they do one take and it just is what it is. Like, there's no emotion, or the emotion is like so surface level that I don't feel it at all. Like you guys said, when she's like explaining, what happened to what's his name? Josh as a child. It felt so flat that it's just like this is so like typical horror movie acting, and sometimes I really just can't stand it.
So yeah, exactly same thing. Like I was just thinking this with Josh as well. You mean to tell me that he didn't take wedding photos with his wife?
Yeah.
Right? He hated taking photos.
I guess not.
You didn't tell me you're going to try to tell me that he doesn't want that photo to be seen. He doesn't pick up the camera and take it and launch it into outer space.
You didn't take pictures with your kids when they were first born?
Right?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So I'm saying at the end you killed that lady because she took a photo of you and then you left the camera on the floor. Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, he was possessed at that point.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, like maybe
I'm possessed when I'm eating a whole box of fucking cinnamon toast crunch, but you don't see me going anywhere.
CTC.
One of the best.
uh yeah, if it was like the 80s or 90s, all right, or previous, cameras weren't as commonplace as they are now. Nowadays, you getting pictures taken you nonstop. Like, come on. And the second that the mom, Rose Byrne was like, "Oh, we don't have a lot of pictures of your dad as a kid," I was like, "Something's up with him." I called it
Yeah,
right away.
he's so
Yeah.
smart.
Nah,
Love
this
that
was
about
just
you.
stupid. Um,
Favorite characters?
favorite, if there is any.
Who's back around a turn? You, Ryan?
Me,
Oh,
me. Give me Rose Byrne just because it was nice, nice to look at for an hour and 45 minutes. Um, Other than that, I mean, again, like I said, everything with horror movies, like the acting is just always so flat. There's no depth to anything, I feel like, and it was at least nice to look at Rose Byrne for a while.
I like Rose Byrne. She's very good in a lot of movies that I watch. I think she's
That's what like get him to the Greek. She was so funny in like she's
Neighbor. She
so
was funny in.
yeah, she's good in a lot of stuff. This I wouldn't say is her best work, but I don't think it was anybody's best work. So
Yeah, I think she
apparently,
was
besides James Hahn or James Wan or whatever his name
Yeah.
was,
Dr. Wong.
yeah, General Chow extraordinaire.
Please give me Lynn Shay as Elise Rainier. I thought she was very good in her little role. Um,
She was good.
she was good when she had that, Laramie Tunsil smoked out mask that she was in, and I thought she was dead. I felt bad for her. I thought she was, but I thought she was like one of the better actors in this movie, compared to everybody else. I would have to go her and Rose Byrne, like I said in the beginning, as the best two. And that's really it. I don't have that much to say, but I just thought her performance was good. She was very good, and I was actually upset to see her die at the end.
But even with her, like, but I guess it's the character. Like she gave off just such like a weird vibe. But I guess like that's who she is, where she's kind of like this weird person, and she can see into the further or whatever. Further seems forever. But but she was good. I liked her.
Um, give me. It's not a lot of choices anymore. Um,
The house.
The
the
end
house.
credits.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. The house. Um, I love an old house like that. The stairs, love them. Um, big ass attic like that. My goodness. Um, but yeah, the
Central
house,
Air.
perfect.
Probably Central Air too.
Maybe.
Unlike some people.
Call him Bob Vila. He loves this
Unlike
old
some
house.
people.
This old house. I love fucking this old house. What a show. And I like the
Bob
new
Vila.
ones too. They don't even have Bob Vila. They're on
Where did
YouTube.
he
They're
go?
fantastic.
I think
Bob
he's
Vila,
old.
he made his money and got out. I didn't respect the hell out of that.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Like
this
he
guy I
would
watch on YouTube, that's ridiculous. Like he's just unbelievable. This guy I watch on YouTube. I'm so angry that I can't do that.
like what channel was this old house on? A&E?
PBS?
T&E?
T&E.
Uh, no,
Yeah,
I think yeah,
they
PBS,
cause
I think.
cancer. They cause cancer. Good
Yeah,
cancer.
so
I'm sorry.
if you're getting that PBS or even A&E money, like you did make a lot of money. So I respect him. He made his money and he was like, I'm done.
Plus, he was probably doing side jobs.
You think so? You think he was a little Al Borland on the side?
Oh, come on, please, Bob Vila. The guy was the
You-
fucking best. They go to bobvila.com all the time, and I want to put a cabinet up, and then I go to bed.
How
47
did
seasons, PBS.
Wow.
Oh, but not all Bob Vila.
No, 1979 started. Bob Vila, season one, episode one. Bob Vila tours a Victorian style house in Dorchester, Mass. That was
Oof,
built in
love it.
1860.
How how
1860.
how dare you take away PBS's funding? How dare you?
Ugh.
They have some of the best stuff. To watch that Revolutionary War doc from Ken Byrne that I'll watch for half an hour and never watch it again.
Just to say you checked it out. Yeah. I watched some of it. It's good.
I used to watch this old house every now and then on PBS.
Love it.
79, Bob Vila, 79.
Good for him. He's probably still doing side jobs. You cannot stop a contractor from doing side jobs.
No, he's got to lay something down.
Yeah. Come on. Um, any mentions for either?
I don't want to talk about it. Robbie,
Yeah,
any words on the kids?
they were
Yeah,
fun. He sucked. He stunk. Come on, Daddy, let's go. Okay, good, cool. See you later. Get back into the further. Never come back. Kids are dumb. I can't stand them in the movies, except sans a few. Um, but yeah, other than that, my Ani Mensch was the end credits. Looks like I finally turned the movie off.
And how about the two things? One, the beginning credits being like
Yeah,
20
fucking
minutes
3 hours.
long.
Oh my God. You know what?
What?
I wanted to go ahead.
I fast forwarded. That's what I'm saying. I was like, this. I'm like, this is the fucking longest credits I ever saw in my life.
Yeah. It was just pictures of rooms in a house.
This old house.
Just Bob Vila fucking hang.
I thought I turned on PBS for a second. You know what I wanted to talk about the last couple of weeks, and I kept forgetting to put it up. I hate when movies have cold opens. Like you get like a scene, and then you get the title card. I want the title card in the beginning. It always feels so cheesy to me when you get the title card after like 10 minutes. I hate that so much.
Yeah,
So at least this came up front.
Yeah.
like
And
Pulp
then
Fiction and Goodfellas and things like that.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. Either give me no title card or just put it right up front. I think Heat did it.
I think so. Yeah. The opening
Or what?
scene and then they had yeah.
Oh, you know what? We watched Pacific Rim the other night because I wanted to watch it, and that was like 25 minutes, and then it hit you with the title card. I'm like, so cheesy. I hate that.
Yeah. Just give me it at the front.
Yeah,
Um,
please.
agree. But one thing that was good about that is it cut out like 15 minutes of crap film.
True.
Not bad. The other thing I just quickly wanted to, you mentioned the kids. So if your child was in a coma for several months, even a week, let's say, would the first thing you did is throw him in the kitchen and just pump spaghetti right in his mouth? Because there's no way that that's a good idea. This kid hasn't eaten for months, and you're just gonna
True.
throw spaghetti down his throat? Are you
G-
serious?
Give him a fucking all you can eat Chef Boyardee. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
what are you doing?
Spaghetti, spaghetti.
Spaghetti. These parents
But I
suck.
do respect. He was probably really hungry.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
hungry.
I'm
He
sure
gotta
he
be hungry.
was, but you can't just stuff that amount of food in a kid's face who's been
Yeah,
on
you
fucking feeding tubes for six
yeah, you
months.
can't go right to marinara. The acid.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no.
It'd be
Yeah,
too much
that'll get
acid.
you.
Please.
Come on
Talk about freaking heartburn. Where the Tums at?
now. Um, I guess favorite scenes.
Oof. Who wants to go first?
Who? Oh, we keep the rotation, right? If you want.
Yeah, so you.
Me. Favorite scene. I don't know. Fucking no. When they were unpacking the house in the beginning.
When you got to see the
So I got to
rooms.
see a lot of the house.
How many square feet would you say that house is?
Oh, easy 2,600. Easy.
Yikes.
Well, I was
That
gonna say
that
I was gonna say
attic alone is
10,000.
probably like 800 square feet.
10,000.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking
No,
about.
20, no, 20, like 2,600.
No, I said 10,000.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't even know what a square footage is.
10,000, please. You'd be living like freaking Richard Branson in this piece.
Oh, please, I wish I was living like freaking the Oracle man. What's his name? Larry Ellison.
That guy looks like he would melt if you put him near a candle.
Oh my God, please. Disgusting.
Favorite scene, Robbie,
Oh,
besides the end credit.
favorite scene? Did I have something? Did I have something? Let's see. I'll actually go, even though I thought it was corny. Um, no, give me the what you call it. I enjoyed that because that was the only part that legitimately scared me was the when the little boy was running through the house, the new house they bought with the tiptoe through the tulips playing in the background, which is always a creepy song. Um, yeah, that was scary because if you saw in the beginning like he was in the corner,
When she walked
um,
by the washing
yeah, and
machine.
I was like, oh boy, here comes this little tyke, and he scared me, and then he just jumped out of the closet and ran away.
Yeah,
Well, I don't get it. Like,
so creepy.
slice him, kill him, stab her or something.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. With so many like scary movies with the ghosts, yeah, it would creep me out too. But at a certain point, you just be like, are you even gonna do anything? Or are you just gonna
Yeah.
like fuck
at
around? Like, because if
at
not, I'm gonna go
least
about my day.
at least with the kid though, you think like, oh, he's playing. He thinks it's a game. You know what I mean? Like I don't think the kid knows that he's a ghost and is being creepy. Like he's legit probably like, oh, we're playing, hide and seek or tag or something like that.
If he's already a dead ghost, a ghost, can you can you sock him one and not feel bad about it, even though he's a kid ghost?
No, your hand go right through his face.
Right through his face? I
Yeah.
don't know.
You ever see The Sixth Man? He's a ghost.
Obviously.
Please. Right here.
We should have watched that.
Oh my God. Talk about paranormal activity. That's real.
My favorite scene, I'm gonna go with the seance thing. I thought it was pretty
I was
cool
gonna pick
when
that. That was a good one.
yeah. That was like I said, by that point in the movie, I wasn't getting jump scared anymore, but I liked, I liked how they did that, and it was kind of creepy.
Fair.
A- And then my least favorite scene was when the baby was crying and she was standing up in the crib and they didn't hadn't put the crib down at that point. I was like, this kid's gonna fall out of the crib. What are you doing? Like you got to once they are able to start standing up in the crib, you got to lower it. So it gave me anxiety, and I hated that part of it. It took me out of the movie. All right,
Oh,
everything else was
please.
everything was so believable. And then they had the kid standing up in the shallow crib, and I was like, what are we doing?
What are
Did
we
anybody
doing here?
think? Did anybody think?
No, of course not. They didn't even know where the kids were. When the mom comes over, she doesn't say, "Oh, I left them with the neighbor." Nobody gives a shit. No one asks.
Yeah,
Where's the other two kids?
fuck them.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah.
You give it a shit, it's gone.
Too high. Just like the
Uh,
crib, too high.
too
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Robbie Lee Saban.
Oh, shoot. I was so upset that I didn't even have anything written down. Least favorite scene is probably when Josh is screaming into the mirror because that was some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. Uh, I thought that was so dumb and so stupid, and I wish I could mail it in like they mailed it in for this movie because it'd be fantastic.
Yeah. I think they said filming was like 3 weeks, which could also explain the one takes and no emotions on some things. But yeah, they probably got like 100, 200, 300 grand for 3 weeks of work.
Must be
Insane.
nice.
Not bad.
That's 3 years for me.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years in this economy.
Please.
Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Hate him.
Unbelievable.
Um,
Unbelievable.
I don't know. There's a lot of worse scenes. I'll pick, I guess, um, the sharpening the claws in the further the monster. Like that, a scene like that can be done well and scary, but I feel like it just was like it took away all the creepiness of this monster and just made him like a clown. And then again, the fact that like he comes down and he's stomping around on his hooves and just like does like nothing. Like these monsters need to do something for them to be a threat. Like at a certain point, I'd just be like, "What are you guys doing? Go fuck yourselves. Get out of this house." Like,
Yeah, that was so
It
stupid.
it reminded me of he reminded me of the devil from the Tenacious D movie.
yeah, a little bit. And Darth Maul, obviously, but I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys have ever seen
Please. No way.
that. No way, I was busy doing stand-up 69s. Come on.
Please forget about I was possessed by the devil when that happened. Levitating.
Uh,
Um, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
yeah, who
Who
cares?
cares?
Who cares is right. They should have just been like this. They should have saw the whatchamacallit. The wife should have saw the ghost and the monsters and just say, hey, yo, no, no, down over no,
Oh,
to the over there to the left. No, 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 no. Go keep on going to the left. And they would yeah, they would have got
He does it like weird. Like you would think he would go like this, but he kind of goes like this.
yeah.
Like he does his hand the opposite way.
Listen, you don't get Oscars for pointing like this.
him. No.
All right, that's fine. That's fair.
You do a normal point. You think you need an Oscar?
No. No, over there. Get over there.
uh any Ani mentions for scenes.
My favorite was when they were downstairs in the basement and the guy was playing the drums and the devil came down and he's like, get the fuck out of here. He says, who invited you?
I'm a sovereign citizen.
He told him, if that was my wife, I would never stop bigging her up.
Your wife has great shoulders. My wife?
Who invited you? Who do you know anybody here?
I'm a realtor. I'm just gonna
Get my card out. Do you never sell this house? He'd be like, yeah, that's where that dick lives.
What
I'd
could
watch that for an hour and a half.
it's much better than this. What do you think? What kind of loss you think they took on selling that house after like 3 months to go to a new house?
People gotta be first off, the questions are why are they selling so soon? That's it. You probably made one mortgage payment because they usually give you like a couple, like 1 month,
Yep.
whatever. Um, so I'd be like, hey, listen, what's going on with this house? This is a beautiful house. Like, is the foundation messed up? Did Bob Vila come in here and start fucking shredding it down? And then I'd be like, I'm not buying this. Nobody's buying that house if somebody puts it up after they just closed 3 weeks ago.
But do you move back into that house? Because it wasn't the house that was haunted, right? It was,
It was, yeah, the kid.
yeah.
I guess we gotta watch Insidious too and find out.
Oh, please. I'm gonna start it up right now. Screw the World
Insidious,
Series.
yeah, please. Insidious 2, back to the minus.
Insidious, too Insidious, too
Too too furious.
furious.
This director did direct Fast 7, I think.
Did he really?
Yep.
Too fast, too furious. Um, well, so let me ask you a question. What's I don't even know if I'd give a top five, but what's your scariest movies you think you ever watched?
I don't know.
I think it was when I think it was when I watched it as a, as a kid, and then I saw the right after. I gotta beat that. I just gotta cut that right out.
Yeah, please cut that out. Cut the out. Don't even cut the
Yeah.
last name out. I don't want people to know my tricks.
Uh,
I'll retake that. I don't know. I don't think I've seen a scary movie.
I'd
uh,
have to go with probably because he's a young kid, so I mean, the Candyman. Boy, oh boy,
that was
what's
scary as
the
a kid.
yep. The Jasons and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe. The new Halloween was kind of scary. Like they were just really going after it with that. And the Ring scared the absolute crap out of me. I was like 26 years old, scared the crap out of me.
I don't. I really don't think like anything's really stuck with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to be, but it just always feel like I always feel like all right. I mean, I know this isn't real, so I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of agree. As a kid, Killer Clowns from Outer Space really fucked me up.
Never saw that. I never want to see it.
No. I mean, it's funny as an adult, but as a kid, it was pretty fucked up.
There was like this trying to think this like sports horror movie that I saw where this guy was playing football and he launched his cousin into the bushes and
Oh
then
my God.
and then the cousin came back a possessed serial killer
Yeah,
and
because he got
he would just he would just stab people with thorn bushes.
yeah, he was because he got paralyzed, and then eventually they put him on feeding tubes, and then he died, and then he came back and haunted the crap out of his cousin.
I couldn't believe that was scary,
Every time the cousin got new shoes, he would come and spill red wine on them.
especially when it had a little sway to him.
Yeah, and it would never be like a full cup of wine. It would be like just like, is that and he would just be he went crazy because he would always be looking at the shoe. He's like, is that a spot? Is that a wine stain or is that a piece of dirt? And he just went. He was living La Vida Loca, if you know what I'm saying. He was just going crazy.
Because I think what set not the cousin with the that spilled the red wine, it was the cousin that did spill the wine. I think what set him up was that they were in a little place called Red Hook and they were at a like a barbecue joint. And there was a man that walked out and he looked and he said to the other guy, he goes, "Man, those are some effing fly ass kicks." And I said, "Thank you, sir." And then I looked over and I saw, oh, not me, I'm sorry, somebody else. And I looked over and saw this cousin, just his face was fuming,
Just pissed.
steaming.
Couldn't live with the envy and the jealousy.
No, then they do it. Then they do a Korean glazed wing at my face.
I think we scared Ryan so much that he had to leave
I think so too.
with just that horrible, that terrible, terrible, scary story.
Well, hopefully, well, you know, he didn't see ghosts coming out of his, you know, AC.
It's possible. I'm gonna have to break the footage down on this frame by frame.
Yeah, just yeah, like 100. What's that? 100 MPSs. Like just it's minuscule seconds.
Yeah,
See what
FPS.
happens. Yeah,
Yeah.
FBI, full blooded Italian. So,
All right. So what
yeah,
do we just end it here? Do I have to throw to you and just say,
but I don't know because we can't really end it because he has to end it, right?
yeah?
He recorded
So
it, right? So let's talk about
yep.
something else. I
So you watching the World Series
am watching it. So it's very good.
every game?
Well, I fell asleep. I didn't watch. I don't think I watched one and two, but I watched three, four, now five, but I think three, I couldn't stand for that.
I
You
did the whole
stayed up
thing.
for it?
Yeah, because I got so invested. And I like no, there's nothing like a hate watch. Like if it was two teams I didn't care about, I probably would have fell asleep at some point, but I want the Dodgers to lose so badly that, I need that jealousy that lives inside me to get rewarded. Um, I hate Otani now
Wow.
because he's so good.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers have him and he's on the Dodgers. And until the Mets win, I think there's just a part of me that wants to see everybody fail spectacularly.
Oh yeah,
Like I
agree.
hate watch the Yankees, hate watch the Phillies, you know, enjoy. Like I didn't watch a second of Dodgers Brewers because I knew
Me
what was
either.
going to happen, and I didn't want. I don't like watching fans of teams that I don't like be happy. Um, I barely can watch the World Series because Joe Davis annoys me.
Yeah, he annoyed me during that. Like it was like a Panthers. Um, I don't even know what game it was, but they were like two horrible teams. And the way he was announcing it was like he was just it was like Super Bowl 40,000.
He's so over the top, and he's also the Dodgers play-by-play guy.
Is he really?
Yeah, so it just I don't know if I'm like thinking that he's rooting for the Dodgers, which he is in some way. But it just feels like everything the Dodgers do, he's coming his pants a little bit too
Yeah.
much, and so I can't. Anytime the Dodgers start playing well, I have to turn the game off because I can't listen to him. Um,
Yeah, he's I don't like him.
yeah, he's what everybody people hated Joe Buck, but it was more because he was like monotone. But Joe Buck was always good, and then I think Joe Buck listened to the criticisms of himself, and Joe Buck got a lot better. And all the hate that was poured on Joe Buck is should have went to Joe Davis because Joe Davis is just a cornball.
I agree. I don't know that much about him. I don't know why he got the World Series gig, but I miss Joe Buck. I think Joe Buck's fantastic.
Me too. And I think did Kevin Burkhardt did the Super Bowl last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if Joe Davis starts doing the Super Bowl, I'm going to be out in the Super Bowl too.
No, Burkhart's number one.
Kevin
And
Burkhardt's the
I
best. Shout out, he was the sideline reporter for the Mets.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was very
Shout
good.
out to him. I think Joe Davis is number two. I think he might be number no, he's not number two. No,
Who's number two?
it's Greg Olson and I forgot who it is.
I
I gotta
think
see.
It's Joe Davis because it's Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, but I thought Joe Davis was with Mark Schlereth in that game that I was talking about, the Carolina game. It was so
Hey,
annoying.
we're
I
talking about Joe Davis and Kevin Burkhardt.
Whatever.
We
I
don't
definitely almost pooped my pants just now.
we don't like Joe Davis. We're anti Joe Davis. We're huge Kevin
Why?
Burkhardt guys.
I mean, I like Burkhardt.
I love
huge
Burkhardt. I think
Burkhardt.
he's incredible. Joe Davis, I don't want to say the C word again. Yeah, I feel like once is enough. It's a family program, but I feel like he gets a lot of ejaculate on himself over the littlest things. He goes a little too nuts. And I was saying, especially with the Dodgers, because he's the Dodgers play-by-play announcer. So I hate watching the World Series, and Joe Davis
Yeah.
is, and he tries to be as middle of the road, but like Otani could hit a dribbler up the first baseline, and you'd think he just hit his fucking 900th home run.
Yeah,
It's fair.
he's annoying. Why can't I find the number two? Number two, Fox NFL. I could have sworn he's not with.
No, because it was Burkhart and Olson, and then when they had Tom Brady took over for Greg Olson.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think Schlereth probably filled in one day.
He had to have. Something must have happened because it definitely was Joe Davis and Mark Schlereth. Oh, I think it was the Dolphins and Panthers. So I don't know.
Well,
I think
listen,
I think, oh, can you tell me the what that Soto video is about?
with the one was he was dancing.
Yeah, is that recently?
Yeah, it was his birthday or something. They just made like a he just made like a video. And
Can't
people
even
go
think of
nuts over the stupidest things. Like he's a 26-year-old kid. Let him fucking do whatever he wants. Who cares?
26. He looks like he's 53.
He's we just turned 27.
Golly.
Anyway, what other
Golly.
podcasts do you know you're gonna get? Horror movie breakdown and an NFL, MLB announcer breakdowns in the same episode.
And one more breakdown too. Knicks, not so much back.
Knicks done. Season's over.
Yeah, I don't see the Mike. I don't like Mike Brown. I think Mike Brown's a terrible coach. I didn't like the hire. You got to have a backup plan. You can't just go out there and fire him. 'Cause like that would be like if we just were like, you know what, I'm going to quit my job and don't have anything backed up.
Even though you want to do it, sometimes you can't.
Yeah, you can't. Even though you want to just do it, but jail. You can't go to jail.
You heard it here first. Mike Brown, the unemployment of head coaches.
You know what? You know what I'm going to do right now? Nail it, book it, call it. Mike Brown fired after this season
Oof, that would be rough.
to get somebody else.
That would be rough. Tune in 1 year from now. See if he was
Gotcha. Gotcha.
right. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Back-to-back weeks, so we almost shit our pants. But I was off the podcast when we were doing the vote of what we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
You know,
Run.
if you would have told me someone was going to shit their pants on this podcast, the odds were very overwhelmingly it would have been me. And now it is not me.
No.
No, but
It's everybody but me at this point.
the boy brought Dookie Mania to New Orleans. I think he backed up the entire sewage system in New Orleans.
They weren't ready for me.
No, they were not. That frozen iced coffee was just running through him like freaking the Mississippi.
It was running wild, like Hulkamania.
Oh, please.
What are you gonna do when Dookie runs wild on you?
We should get t-shirts, Dookie Mania.
I sell like hotcakes.
It happens, man.
Please.
It happens.
Iconic. Ryan, tell Robbie to say goodnight.
Robbie, tell him good night.
Good night to the New York Giants when they lose to them Niners.
Oof.
55-0.
Good night, New York.
Ooh,
55-0. Good night, New York Knicks. And good night, Mike Brown, question mark?
Let the boy watch. He needs to learn the way I learned from my father, the way he learned from his father. Let